Ever pondered the question, is Putin a war criminal? Let's delve into the darkness that shrouds Russia's formidable leader, Vladimir Putin, a man of power, influence, and allegedly a conductor of war crimes. The International Criminal Court, or the ICC, has been probing into Putin's activities, raising questions that reverberate across the globe. At the heart of this investigation is a chilling accusation: the scheme to deport Ukrainian children to Russia, a move so audacious and inhumane it's left the world grappling for answers. An arrest warrant for Putin issued by the ICC has added fuel to the fire. This unprecedented step has sparked a whirlwind of reactions. While Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky expressed gratitude to the ICC, the Kremlin voiced outrage and dismissed the allegations as unacceptable. The White House and the State Department, on the other hand, while not explicitly endorsing the arrest warrant, have shown support for accountability for war crimes. But what does this all mean? What are the allegations, the evidence, and the potential repercussions? So what exactly are these crimes Putin is alleged to have committed? To answer that question, we must take a journey back in time. Our first stop is the year 2014, where we find Russia under Putin's leadership annexing Crimea, an act widely condemned as a violation of international law. This audacious move was the first indicator of Putin's global ambitions, showcasing his disregard for established boundaries. Fast forward to the year 2022 and we witness another flagrant violation of international law: the invasion of Ukraine. This act of aggression not only destabilized the region, but also led to a devastating humanitarian crisis. But the allegations against Putin go beyond these territorial transgressions. The International Criminal Court, or ICC, has accused Putin of war crimes related to these invasions. In particular, the ICC points to an alleged scheme to deport Ukrainian children to Russia. This act, if proven, would constitute a grave violation of human rights and international law. In a show of audacity, in 2023, Putin visited the occupied regions of Ukraine, including Crimea and Mariupol, despite an arrest warrant issued by the ICC. This visit, coinciding with the 9th anniversary of Russia's annexation of Crimea, could be seen as Putin's brazen defiance of international justice. Throughout this timeline, what stands out is Putin's blatant disregard for international law and human rights, his audacity in the face of global condemnation, and the serious allegations of war crimes leveled against him. Each of these actions paints a picture of a leader willing to cross any line to achieve his ambitions. These are serious allegations, but how does the world respond to them? The world's response to Putin's alleged crimes has been a mix of condemnation, disbelief, and in some cases, admiration. When the International Criminal Court issued an arrest warrant for Putin, their reactions were as varied as the leaders who voiced them. President Joe Biden backed the investigation, underscoring the significance of the alleged war crimes. He expressed support for the ICC's move, saying it made a strong point but stopped short of endorsing the arrest warrant explicitly. The White House, too, welcomed accountability for war crimes, a subtle nod to the gravity of the charges against Putin. On the other hand, former President Donald Trump's reaction was markedly different. At the Conservative Political Action Conference, he praised Putin, calling him smart and a genius. While he criticized the Russian invasion of Ukraine, he refrained from condemning Putin outright. This praise of Putin, a leader accused of war crimes, raised eyebrows and concerns about the future of democracy in the United States. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's response was understandably one of gratitude towards the ICC for its decision. For a nation that has borne the brunt of Putin's alleged crimes, the ICC's move was a glimmer of hope. Yet, Putin himself remains unfazed. He even visited occupied territories in Ukraine, a bold move that coincided with the 9th anniversary of Russia's annexation of Crimea. Chinese leader Xi Jinping, seemingly oblivious to the ICC's warrant, is scheduled to meet with Putin, a move that underscores the complication of international relations in an era marred by alleged war crimes. It's a tale of varied responses, a reflection of the fragmented global political landscape. The world watches as Putin continues his reign, seemingly untouched by the allegations and the ICC's warrant. The question remains, will Putin ever face trial for these alleged crimes? Only time will tell. For now, we can only watch, wait, and hope for justice.